Welcome to Greater Good Radio Hawaii, where leaders inspire leaders. Greater Good Radio Hawaii is dedicated to social entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Evan Leong, and with me is my co-host, Carrie Leong.
Thank you, Evan. Today's guest is Darrick Branch. In 1993, Darrick started his professional football career and was drafted by the NFL. He had the privilege of playing for teams such as Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Buffalo Bills, the 49ers, and Denver Broncos, to name a few. He currently owns and directs a local sports marketing and events company known as Hawaii Team Sports. Please welcome to Greater Good Radio, Darrick Branch. So, Darrick, welcome to our show.
Thank you.
You are blessed with the experience playing football professionally. That's many men's and boy dreams and goals in life. Can you tell us how that experience was?
It was great. You talk about a dream. It was definitely a dream come true, that's for sure. And, it's something that, there's just a lot of hard work paid off. That's all I can say. It's so many guys that are just as equally talented, or if not as more talented as I was, wish they had the opportunity. And I was fortunate enough to be in the right place at the right time. Obviously, come to the University of Hawaii, and where I was able to showcase my talents, and it just took off from there. I actually didn't know if I was going to actually ever even play professional football. I don't think that was actually one of my dreams growing up. Maybe subconsciously, but I came from a family that we didn't have very much, and I knew that my job was to go to college and get a degree, and hopefully one day be able to come back and relieve my mother of some of her duties as raising a family and stuff. So that was my goal, to just be able to go to college and be the first from my family to graduate and go back to take care of the family back in Texas.
What do you think is the key to that then? Why did you make it to the NFL and other people that may have had similar talents and skills didn't?
I don't know. Obviously right choices, along the way, understanding the importance of education. I remember, talking to different scouts and stuff and recruiters, and, when I was coming out of high school, and, number one thing they look at is your grades. They want to know what kind of student are you, because you're not going to be under your parents' wing anymore, when you go to college. It's your duty, your job to get up every morning and wake yourself up and make yourself go to class and educate yourself. So, I think that's the one thing they want to look at. They want to know if you're responsible enough, or do you even know the importance of education, recognize the importance of education? Because if you recognize the importance of education, I think the motivation to go out there and capture it will happen. So, I obviously good parents, of course, I had a great mother, man. She was a former athlete herself, and, she believed in me, from day one. She always said, hey, you can be whatever you want to be. And a lot of kids get told that, but just really accepting it and grasping it and taking charge and running with it, not too many people do. But it takes a lot of responsibility to make it happen. You have to understand that, you can believe in yourself all you want, but if you're out there making bad decisions in life, then something's going to get in your way eventually. So, I had my run-ins with knuckleheads on the streets and stuff, I wasn't a guy to get pushed around or anything. I had my pride, I like I said, I believed in me, and I believed in everything that I did in life. So, I just kept focusing. I didn't let those things get in my way. They didn't run my life, so. Well, I remember getting, I would walk 2 miles to school. I remember my parents used to tell me stories about it. I used to run 2 and 3, 4 miles uphill to school and then walk back downhill. It'd be snowing, but, I really did that, cause, I had a mom that, for a while she was a single parent raising us, and she had to go, she worked 2 jobs. So she wasn't there to pick us up. When I got up in the morning, my mom was already gone to work, so. It was me and my 2 sisters' job to get ourselves to school, whether we walk or we chose to ride the bus, and my mom would change to ride the bus, but shoot, I like candy, you know what I'm saying? So I chose to walk and keep the money in my pocket, so I can do other things with it. So, and same thing when I came home from school, I did my homework, and, I would walk to practice just about equally as far as it was to school, and back. So I just, I talk about hard work. It wasn't just what you do on the field. Sometimes it just takes a lot of hard work just to get there, but. I was a young kid full of a lot of energy, and that was what I loved to do, go out there and play football with my friends on a daily basis. And, and it brought me here to Hawaii, which is another place that I thought I'd never be able to be, come to Hawaii as a poor kid, that was something that I never envisioned, but just through the blessings of education and sports, here I am today.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more on Greater Good Radio.